Okay, so my first water test failed. I heard water. I shut the water off, started looking around. There was water coming out from under the fridge. That's the water supply to the ice maker. It is big time cross-threaded. It isn't even close. So in some way it's terrible that I had a water problem, but if that's the worst of it, I got out easy. This is Chieftain 1999 Winnebago project. Okay, so I also had water leaking in here, just a small drip. I don't know if you can see that. No, not really, but there's a small, yeah, there it is, small drip on that faucet supply. I think I can just tighten that one up. This is in the bathroom. So in the kitchen, I've got a small leak. It's dripping under the cabinet from right here. I think there's some O-rings in here that are leaking. So I have to see if I can get into that. There's a little set screw on the back. Take the handle off, see what I got. Yep, just a little set screw on this one. Comes off. And faucet wrench, just tighten that up just a little bit. It turned about a quarter of a turn. That's probably plenty on this plastic stuff. This little faucet wrench, I don't use it often, but when I use it, it's a lifesaver. In the kitchen, of course I took the neck off. All I did with that is take this little ring out. And I believe it's these O-rings here that are leaking. So I'm going to pull those off, go to town, see if I can find something to replace those. A leak in here. Got to dig further. Okay, so I got the places tightened on the inside, I think, that were leaking. The fridge outside here, cross-threaded. I just put a plug in the supply so I can check everything again. So, cross my fingers, turn the water back on. All right, first thing I'm going to do is set this phone here. Maybe it'll stay. Something like that, I hope. All right, what I've got is a brass hose fitting. It's busted, so I don't have anything good use to it. It's in my scrap pile, so I am going to cut that in pieces. Hopefully I can use it to clean my threads up on that other guy. So here we go. Okay. So what I'm left with is a half moon with all my threads. Should be really nice and sharp right there. They should be able to cut that plastic. We'll see. Well, what I've done here is I've taken that piece of hose fitting that had really sharp cuts on the threads, and I've been running it back and forth. It's easy when it's split like that, it's easy to get on there straight. So I've been working it back and forth, cutting those threads where they were all boogered up. And it's going on and off nicely now, so I guess the real test will be, can I get the old one on, the fitting that belongs there, on straight. Still got a little rough spots there. I'm going to keep working that. New, old, red O-ring gasket. Those are ones I used to see on all the hoses when I was a kid, so maybe that has something to do with it, but I always have liked the orange ones. Here goes nothing. That thing went on there good. That cleaned them right up. Now the big test's gonna be, I'm gonna go turn on the water and we'll see what it does. That's the test. But I feel like it's on there really good and tight now. It's nice and straight. That gasket inside ought to be mashing up against the seat. So we'll give it a try. Okay, here's turn the water back on. Then I'll run inside and check and see what I got going on in there.